What's up YouTube? Phil Stuck15 here with another, well, special video this time around. Not my usual playoff preview video, but instead my New Era hat collection. This, however, not a New Era hat. Alright, so let's begin here. Got a lot of hats here, as you can see. Wait a minute. There we go. Trying to film this on my stupid laptop here. Alright, so there's a lot of hats here. Yep, a lot of hats. Let's begin with the hats that I have, because everyone else is making video collections, so I figured I would make one too. Alright. First one. This is obviously my favorite team, the Mets. They have, I like this hat because it has the Mets logo on the brim of it. It's kind of cool, you don't really see it anymore. I like it. It's also going to be taking apart this whole massive circle that I made here in my living room while we're going to be filming this video, so see that all goes. Still, another Mets hat. This is their black one they wear. I don't think they wear this anymore because they got the whole new logo now, whatever. I don't know what's going on, so they need to worry about actually signing players, not what kind of uniforms they wear, if you ask me. This one's still in the plastic. This is a Mets hat. This has the All-Star Game patch on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. There it is. But that was kind of cool. That's 2011 All-Star Game patch, by the way. This is another Mets hat. The logo in here with the NY and has the Mets in the back. It's kind of cool. I like it. This is the Mets hat from 2011. I want to say. Still in the plastic. I gotta get this plastic off here. Red, white, and blue. This is what they wear on the 4th of July usually. All black Mets hat here, but this is kind of cool because it has New York on it. And it's kind of different. I didn't like this hat at first when I first bought it, but then, it kind of grew on me. Alright, oh, wait a minute, one more Mets hat to get rid of. Still in the plastic, Mets Citi Field inaugural season 2009 hats. That's kind of a collector's item, so I might never take the plastic off of there. There we go. Let's begin here. San Francisco Giants. This hat, every hat has a story to it. This hat is kind of cool because I got it in Toronto when I went to go see the Blue Jays last year. And the only thing cool about this hat, even though it's a San Francisco hat that I got in Canada, is that you can't really see it, but this actually has French on the sticker. Stickers have English and French because we all know Ontario, they speak French up there too. Seattle Mariners hat is the old school hat that they brought back. I love this Seattle Mariners hat. I thought it was great when they brought this thing back, and they actually are wearing it now, the players. It's like from, I think it was like the 90s the Mariners made that popular. Same thing, French on the sticker. Alright, it's the first hat in a series of hats that I actually have from places I've gone to. Toronto Blue Jays, the newer logo, which is awesome. In my opinion, they have the this one now. This is actually from Toronto. I love this new logo that the Blue Jays have put together. I think it's great. I don't like the old like retro, not retro, newer looking J. Phoenix Skybirds is an independent league hat. This is from Arizona. I asked my mom wherever she sometimes goes on vacation, why not? I asked her to get me stuff if she can, and she finds hats, and she found this, which is really unique. I didn't even heard of this thing. I think they folded or something last time a year. Independent baseball league. Go figure. Kansas City Royals. This is just from the mall. Nothing really special about it. Move this in a little bit. I'm tired of reaching. LA Dodgers hat. This is nothing special either. It's from the mall. Colorado Rockies. This is from Colorado. This is from Coors Field itself. Got this back in 2009. Last time the Rockies made a playoff appearance too. A history lesson for you. Ooh. Boston Red Sox. About as simple as it gets here. This is just from the mall. Not from Boston itself. Minnesota Twins all black hat. I forget where I got this from. Oh well, it's kind of cool. It's different. This is actually from Toronto. My first time I went there back in 2010. It was also there JP Arencibia hit 2 home runs in his major league debut, and the Blue Jays beat the Rays, I think 17-11. It was a cool game. But this is an all black hat. Like I said, the old logo. Did not care for this old logo, but I do care for this hat because it's all black and the design on the back is really cool. Rider Bronx, the athletic hat that the baseball players and whatnot wear this. I go to Rider, so why not get it? Alright, let's continue here. Chicago White Sox hat. This is just for the mall, just for showing purposes. There's actually 59 hats here, if you were curious about it. Anaheim Angels, once again from the mall. Kind of cool. The other Seattle Mariners hat, the all-solid gray black one. Once again, a mall hat. Nothing special. There we go. Pawtucket Paw Sox. My mother got this for me when she went to Rhode Island or something for a vacation. And this is, of course, the AAA affiliate of the Boston Red Sox. It's kind of cool. As we're moving along here, Chicago Cubs with the red brim on, not the all blue one, because I like the colors. I do not like teams that have the whole solid hat. I like more colors in there. And once again, mall hat, nothing special. So we are moving right along. Tampa Bay Rays, the newer logo. Once again, a mall hat. Did not actually get that from Tampa Bay. And we're going to continue to move this. Oh, I'm tired of reaching. Yeah, whatever, you can see that. Cleveland Indians hat. This is from Cleveland. This is from Jacobs Field or Progressive Field when I got there. That was back in 2009 when LeBron was still a Cavalier. And I was in the Heat. And nobody likes him. Baltimore Orioles. This is not from Baltimore. This is from the mall. I do have a hat somewhere in here that's actually from Baltimore. New York Giants, and this is actually from MetLife Stadium. Went there week 2 in 2012. Giants Bucks, that was a great game. Eli Manning threw for a record amount of yards in that game. I think he might have broke his own record week 17 against the Eagles, but Giants had a miraculous come from behind win with Victor Cruz, and Hakeem Nicks had like ridiculous receiving yards, I think over 100 plus for both of them. Unfortunately, the Giants are not in the playoffs this year, but this is still a cool hat. Old school Toronto Blue Jays hat that they brought back, and I think they wear it now. And this hat got a lot of good responses from fans and whatnot. I think that's why I ditched the new logo and went just stuck with this one, which is really cool. I like the maple leaf here. It's the only team left in Canada since the Expos moved. Now, speaking of the Expos, the new team, the Washington Nationals. This is kind of a cool hat. They only wear this 3 times a year, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong if there's any Nationals fans out there. But they only wear this on Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, and 9/11, which is now known as Patriot Day. Why? American flag on there. It's kind of cool hat to wear. I wear that whenever it's a holiday, American holiday. Tampa Bay Devil Rays hat. What do I say Devil Rays? Because it's the old school one they had. This is the first logo they ever had when they were still called the Devil Rays. When they changed the name to the Rays, it became a good team. Maybe the Mets should do that. Moving on. Once again, hat in plastic, but I just got this for Christmas, so I have an excuse. The newer Baltimore Orioles hat that they made. I really like this thing they did. I like teams going retro now. I hope everybody does that eventually. It's really cool. Put the plastic ones in a little silver pile. Old school Brewers hat with the plastic on it. You can't really see it, but whatever. Yeah, you get it. Detroit Tigers hat with the orange D in there. That's kind of cool. American League champs now. Continuing to stretch up over here. Pittsburgh Pirates hat, the newer logo with the white trim around it. I like this hat, but it's not from Pittsburgh, just from the mall. I do have a hat somewhere from here that's actually from Pittsburgh. Houston Astros, the new one. Can't really see it that well because the plastic's still on it. There it is. Anyways, this has never been worn by the players yet. This is their brand new logo since it got in the American League. This is really cool. I like how they went back to the 80s. Just don't go back to those ugly uniforms. Minnesota Twins hat. Funny story about this. One time about a year or so ago, my parents moved out of the house. I moved from house to house to house. Moved from 3 houses in like 6 months or whatever. and lost about 8 or 9 of these hats here. And this is one of the hats I thought I lost. So I actually went out and replaced it with another hat of the same thing. Well, it's not quite the same. You can see that in a few minutes if you're paying attention. There we go. Pirates hat. Told you. This one's actually from Pittsburgh. I don't think they wear this hat anymore with the red brim. Which, you know, it's not really traditional Pirates, but I thought it was kind of cool hat. Texas Rangers still in the plastic. The blue one. I don't think, nah, they lost in the wild card round this year. The Minnesota Twins hat, the other one I have. The only thing to do with this one is that it has the MLB 2011 All-Star Game patch in it. That's why I got it, because discountmlb.com, and they're giving away all the 2011 All-Star gear. If you're ever interested in collecting hats, word of advice, go to MLB.com and wait for stuff to go on clearance. AKA stuff with patches on it, like postseason, World Series patches, because hats are expensive. But if you go on MLB.com and you go on the right time, you get on clearance. I've paid full price for maybe half of these hats. The other hats I've gotten discounted and stuff. This is a weird hat. It's not really New Era, but I just think it's cool. It's actually a Michelin Ness, but whatever, it's fitted. I got this at Trying to Thunder game years ago. It says New York Giants, Brooklyn Dodgers, 1951. Of course, Bobby Thompson shot around the world. This is just a weird hat. I don't know who would vote. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I bought it. Orioles hat, the newer one. I got this in Baltimore. Me and a few of my friends from the Baltimore saw a couple of Orioles games. We actually wound up seeing a doubleheader, and the Orioles hit back-to-back-to-back home runs start the game. First time in Orioles history I think that happened. So, witness to baseball history there. I did not plan this, but these three hats are all from the same place. Arizona Diamondbacks hat. This is actually from Phoenix. Like I said, my mom goes on lots of vacations, and the vacations she didn't take me along with, I tell her to bring back a hat. And she did. Same thing, Diamondbacks hat. This is from Arizona. Not from the actual stadium, but close enough. It's from Phoenix. And finally, the only NHL hat that I have. Phoenix Coyotes. I need a Rangers hat. That's my team, but that's the next big project. I have 59 hats here. Number 60 should be the New York Rangers. Oakland A's hat. Nothing special about it. I got them all. Last row here we're getting to. Like I said, discounted hats. This hat is hit and miss. Some people really like it, some people don't like it that much. I thought it was okay, but I like the newer Giants one I have better. The only thing cool about this one is it's kind of fuzzy. These little orange MLB guys. Which is kind of weird, but still. Houston Astros, the old one. Milwaukee Brewers, the newer one that's not throwback. Cleveland Indians, with the I. This is not from Cleveland. Vermont Lake Monsters. This is an old hat. It's only 2006. I'm not sure if they still use that same logo, but still a cool hat. Rider Bronx hat. Once again, college I go to. Why not have the hat? Tee-hee. Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Single-A affiliate, Leonard Berrios. This is from Myrtle Beach when I went down there. Saw the game, saw George Jefferson from the Jeffersons. He was there too. This is a cool hat. We're approaching, I think, the final 6 hats. Thank God. I'm getting tired. Las Vegas 51s. This is from Las Vegas. My mom got me this hat when she went out to the Southwest a few years ago. This is before the Mets were affiliated with the Las Vegas 51s. Now they're affiliated with them, so this is kind of cool that now I have a Mets AAA team hat. I didn't even know it when I had the hat. At that time, they were still affiliated with the Blue Jays. Atlanta Braves hat, all black, really cool. From the mall, not special. The old Marlins hat before they went to the obnoxious orange mess they have there. Thanks, Jeffrey Loria, for making us all look at that. San Diego Padres hat. Last 2 hats here. Cincinnati Reds with the black. I like that a lot. It's really cool. And finally, the Frederick Keys is from Maryland. It's the Orioles, I think, single-A affiliate. And there you have it. And this is what they all look like when they're all lined up. It's one big mess. When does it end? Oh yeah, and the plastic ones too. That is my video. Hope you liked it. If you watched all 15 minutes of it, good for you, but you need to get a life.